Shifting our focus to someone who has inspired many people today. A doctor in Bangalore who, when stuck in traffic, got off his car and ran 45 minutes to get to the operation theatre on time. There he is. Dr. Govind Nandkumar joins us on the Urban Debate this evening. Dr. Nandkumar, thank you very much. We've all seen pictures of you running there, trying to make it to the operation theatre on time, and you did. Your dash has made national headlines. Were you expecting it?
Not at all. I was just focused on taking care of my patient and getting my job done. I actually ended up sharing it in my hospital doctor group, just because so many doctors were frustrated that day. Some of them didn't get to work till 1 or 2 p.m. When they're supposed to, they had work at 9 or 8:30, whatever. So I just shared it out of that, and then the hospital people picked it up. So it was not something I intended to do. Yeah.
Doctor, if I can ask you, what made you ditch the car and just how bad was this traffic?
See, I live in central Bangalore, and I work out of Manipal Hospitals, Bangalore. And that particular day I was traveling to Sarjapur to start a case. I had some cases there and to see patients. The commute generally takes anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes to Sarjapur, depending on the traffic. And the last stretch, which is where I was, usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes at most. This particular day, given the rains the Bangalore faced the prior night, traffic was standstill, not moving at all. Google on the maps showed about 45 minutes of commute time, and it wasn't changing. 10 minutes later, it still showed 45. So at that point, I stepped out of the car, looked ahead. There didn't seem any hope because there was a gridlock, multiple roads, etc. So I said, I saw a vacant road on the right side. So I crossed over and said, let me just run over because I can get there faster. My car took 2.5 hours to reach, but, I was able to get there, take care of the patient, do the surgery. I didn't want the patient to wait around waiting for the anesthesia. They can't have food to eat. They're in some amount of pain waiting for the surgery. So I know, like I said, I know doctors who reached 2, 3 p.m. in the afternoon because of the gridlock traffic that day.
Was your staff and were your colleagues at hospital surprised at all when you reached there huffing and puffing, drenched in sweat?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I run or work out every day, so 3 kilometers is a very doable distance for me. So aside from having to run in my work shoes and work clothes, it wasn't out of the books for me. And I ran up straight to the changing room and washed up and got into the scrubs to start the surgery. So of course they were kind of amused and kind of empathetic that I had to do that to get to the surgery.
And was the patient who you were operating upon at all aware that you had run 3 kilometers to operate upon her?
You know what? I'm not one to... I don't even know if she knew that I had to run over there to do the surgery. Because I'm not one to talk about stuff like that. I just wanted to get there, get her surgery done. And, as doctors, we take care of all patients equally. It doesn't matter for us. For us, it's part of our Hippocratic oath to, do the right thing for every patient, no matter who they are. And whatever it takes, I think this is a lovely message that can go out to the community. Most, if not all doctors, treat patients with their heart. You don't really do it for anything more than that. So and it helps us most when patients understand that that compassion and feeling is what doctors come to patients with.
And doctor, finally, before I let you go, a word on Bangalore's traffic. Even the most zen person on the planet will lose it if they are stuck in Bangalore's traffic. Sometimes it will just not move, irrespective of whether it's raining or not. Anything about that, given the fact that you get stuck in it more often than not?
the traffic is us. I mean, if there aren't so many people here, there would be traffic. But I think if we all did our little bit, the authorities helped us, the corporations helped us, I think that we can transform the city. And let's accept it. Every major city in the world has traffic issues. New York City has traffic issues. The West Coast around LA has major traffic issues. The difference is that our traffic is a bit disorganized and our infrastructure is not keeping up with where the city is now. So I think we need to address those two things.
Dr. Nandkumar, thank you very much for your time here on Mirror Now. You've inspired many, many people to do the right thing. Thank you very much. Wish the Bangalore administration was doing the right thing and won't let doctors like you get stuck in traffic and to have them run 3 kilometers to get to their patients to operate upon. Thank you very much, Doctor, for joining us, and good night.